So a few months ago, before Facebook, before Twitter, before WhatsApp, and long before Instagram, I used to communicate. Me and loads of other people used to communicate on a social media called MSN. Now, for a lot of my younger viewers now, you probably won't even know what MSN actually is, but it's basically a old time version of WhatsApp. But instead of adding someone's phone number, you add someone's email address and then communicate that way. So I remember logging on one day and I got this ad from some girl that I didn't know. Let's just say her name was Jessica. Now Jessica now was a little bit younger than I was. She was about 14, I think, at the time. And I was just like, okay, cool. I don't know you, but heck, we'll see how it goes. Just get chatting, and yeah. So I found out that Jessica was from Wolverhampton, and that's where the commonality started to kick in now because I have family up in Birmingham now. So I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm familiar with Wolverhampton now. Da 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 da. I've got family in Birmingham and this and that. So we kind of had an immediate connection in that way now, just because we both kind of knew people up north, if you will. So yeah, we would started talking on like a monthly, I would say, on yeah, started talking for about 2 months now, on a more or less like a daily basis, I would say. And it was just general chit chat, guys, just nothing flirty or anything like that. Just asking her what kind of subjects she took, how school was, and you know, things like just general friendly conversation, nothing flirty or anything. It was nothing like that at all. But I remember logging on one day, and she said she was with her sister, and her sister had asked to see a picture of me. So I put one up as my profile pic now. She was like, "Oh, he's kind of cute. Would you mind if I add him?" That's what she said to me. And I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah. I ain't got no problem with that. Sure, why not?" So her name was Charlotte. Now she must have decided to add me on her account now, and I found that she was older than me. She was 16, and I was about 15 at the time. So I was like, okay, that ticks some boxes. That's nice. I like me an older woman and all that. You guys know how it is. So yeah, we started talking now, and it was just one of those things now where we started talking and we started getting to know each other and whatnot now, and it was a nice thing. It was a really really nice thing. Oh, by the way, guys, I didn't mention this, but the sister's name was Charlotte. I don't know if I mentioned that to you guys, but yeah, her name was Charlotte now. So me and Charlotte started talking now, and I remember logging on one day, and she decided to add her friend to the conversation, her friend Ashley, and she was also asking if I could add one of my friends as well now, just so it could be a four-way thing between us. So I was like, okay, who can I think of? I've got these two girls now, they're both older than us. Who can I add to a conversation now who she might like? Who would be the first person that would come to mind? And of course, it was my boy Mark. Me and my boy Mark we're really, really close now, and he was the first person I immediately thought of as soon as she decided to add her to the conversation. It was just like, yeah, I've got you, man. This month. So what it is now, my boy, I must have hollered at my boy Mark now, and I was just like, yo, I've got these two girls. They're both from like basically from Wolverhampton, which is you know up north from not far from Birmingham now, and they're both older than us. And that was all he needed to hear. He's like, "Yo, add me to that convo now." Being young guys as we were now, as soon as we heard that they were older and that they were interested, that was it. That was it. We didn't need nothing else. We didn't care what they looked like. We were just like, yes, on it. Add me now, bro. Add me now. So yeah, four-way conversation now between me, all us for me, Charlotte, Ashley, and Mark. Now we're all talking. We more or less all would get together like once a week now and have like a daily, like have a conversation now. And then the topic kind of came up now that when we, if we wanted, we could come up to like what am I saying? If we wanted, we could have come up to Wolverhampton and come and stay with them. But we were just like, okay, come and stay with you. What, do you guys have your own place? And they're like, yeah, we got our own place. Now, that is when the first warning flag should have come up to me, because bear in mind, these girls were only 16 years old and they apparently had their own place. And we were like, okay, so what about your parents? Where's the parents coming to the picture? I'm like, oh, they don't live with their parents. Warning sign should have gone off then as well, but it didn't. So yeah, we were just like, okay, yeah, what we'll do now, we'll look to book a ticket or something, and then we'll we'll let you guys know when we're free and we'll come down. So a few weeks later, we must have messaged them. It must have been on a Friday, and we messaged them and we're like, okay, so we thought about it, and what we're gonna do, we've actually booked tickets to come down about 2 weeks from now. So if you guys are free, we can do, that's when we can come and see you. And they're like, yeah, 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 that's fine. You guys can come down and whatever, stay with us. We'll have a party and everything, and also other stuff too. And we were like, what do you mean by other stuff? We were like, you guys can stay with us. You can Mark can stay with Ashley and you can stay with me. And I was like, okay, whatever that meant. Wink, wink. So as soon as we found out that these girls were DTF, that was all that we needed. We were happy as F, for real. Like, we just, oh, it was crazy, man. The smiles on our faces. We came into school on the Monday and was like, bro, we about to get laid, fam. We about to get laid, bro. The excitement, the joy was real. Honestly, guys, the joy on our faces was real. Can you imagine? At 15, you got these two older girls that are on us, and they basically want to take our virginities. They want to pop our cherry for us. They want to do us the honor of taking our cherry. Like, yo, didn't need to know nothing else. So yeah, couple weeks later now, the day finally came when we were gonna make our way down there. Now I remember leaving, and not even I didn't mention where I was going. I was just like, "Yo, mum, I'm going to Birmingham for the weekend," and she was like, "Oh, okay. Who you staying with?" I was like, "Oh, just a friend." And she's like, "Oh, okay, cool. See you on see you on Sunday, or see you when you get back." Now, for my mum, that was a little bit strange because my mum is black, so obviously. So for me, that was like, that's a warning flag should have come up. It was very, very strange for my mum to be so lenient, like with me, and especially not knowing where I was going. She usually want to know, where you going, who you staying with, what time will you be back, what time's your coach, what time your coach leave, what time your coach coming back. All those questions would have usually cropped up, for real, and nothing. She didn't say anything. But to be fair, I just kind of, before she even had a chance to interrogate me, I just left. So anyway, we now me and my boy Mark, we made our way to the coach station now, and it turns out that the place where we actually picked the coach up from originally had actually moved to another area. So we ended up missing the coach at the time. And knowing that we had no means to pay for it online whatsoever, I had to make the dreaded phone call to my mum and ask her to book the ticket for me. Moving on from that, guys, we get on the coach and I call the girls to just let them know that we're going to be a bit later than we said we were, and I get no response. Now that's when the second warning flag should have come up for me, but it didn't. I was just too in my mind. I was like, I'm about to get laid. It's about to go down for real. It's about to go down. That's all I was thinking. But any warning flags or any signs that should have come up, just didn't think about them at all. So called them, went straight to answer machine. I thought okay, probably at work or doing something, probably busy, whatever. Now sent them a text message to just let them know the plans and everything, plans to change and whatnot. On the coach, about an hour or so into the journey, I try again. Same thing, go straight to answer machine, and I hear nothing. I hear nothing from them. Now I'm starting to get a little bit anxious, but not enough to worry me too much. As we got closer to Birmingham, like we're probably about half an hour away, that's when, and I hadn't heard anything from them, that's when I started to get a little bit panicky. Then we actually reached Birmingham and I tried them again. Same thing again, straight to answer machine. And that's when I'm like, crap. But I try again, I send it, and this was probably about the 20th, 30th time I called them, and I had heard nothing. We still made our way there, still made our way to the to Wolverhampton, and it was about 7, 8 o'clock in the evening when we had reached down there now. So it was pretty late, and it was winter, and it was dark, and it was blitz, absolutely blitz. Like I'm talking -1, -2 degrees outside. I mean, it was cold, absolutely freezing. Now we get down there now to Wolverhampton, and we are sitting at this station, and there is nobody there. It is completely empty. The town centre is completely empty. Everywhere is shut. There is nobody on the streets. It's just me, my boy Mark, in the pitch black, in the cold, just sitting there. And we were there for a good 45 minutes or so, and we're like, where are these girls? Where are they? For real. Like, what the hell is going on? I tried calling them again. Same thing. Answer machine. Send them another text message. Nothing. And me and Mark both look at each other and we're like, yeah, we've been played. Now what the hell are we gonna do? Because I ain't told nobody I'm down here. I ain't told no family I'm in Birmingham. I ain't told my parents where I was staying. I just let them know that I was gonna be this place and staying with with a friend. I didn't even tell them who the friend was. So it's like, I'm screwed. I'm absolutely screwed. So I have family in Birmingham, as you guys know now, but I didn't want to put them in a position now where it was like, okay, somebody needs to put us up for the night, and I don't want to have to go through that long explain of what happened and what the situation is and everything. It's like, oh my god, because I know, say, family, my family, I don't know about the rest of your families, like, but my family, we like to talk. So when you tell somebody something 1 minute, literally the whole family will know in the next 24 hours what the hell was gone down and the foolishness that I have been up to. It would have been, I couldn't say it would have brought shame on our family, but I would have been laughing stuff, and I didn't need that. So I'm trying to think who I can call and who I can call to stay with, and I can't think of anybody right now. So the only person I can really think of is my mom. So I swallow my pride and I have to make the dreaded phone call. Call my mom, and I'm like, Mom, we're in Wolverhampton, and this person that I was supposed to be staying with hasn't showed up, and we ain't got nowhere to go. We ain't got no plans. We ain't got no money. Can you help us out? And she was surprisingly calm. Very surprisingly, she was very surprisingly calm. She's just like, okay, What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna call your aunt. I'm gonna call your auntie, and you can go and stay with her. And I was like, okay, this is strange. Usually I was expecting an earful or something, or some kind of ear bashing, but I didn't really get any of that, which is very strange. But I was just happy that we had somewhere to stay. So fast forward about an hour or so now, we get to my auntie's place, and I explained to her the story of how we met these girls and how we ended up in this situation that we're now in. And she laughs, and I make a promise not to tell my mom. Just whatever you do, don't tell my mom. Don't tell anybody. Like, for real, I'll explain it to them if I want to, but don't tell her, please. But she just laughs. She's just like, I can't believe you, like, Reese, for real. How you get yourself in this situation, man? That is crazy. Like, that is absolutely crazy. But hey, you know what? You're safe. It's fine. Just here's a bed for you, and just you know, happy that you're safe. Here you go. And I'm thankful. At this point, I'm just thankful. I'm just like, I've got a place to stay. I'm not out in the cold. Bang. But at this point, I'm starting to go mental because I'm fuming because I'm like, these effing girls have got us all the way down here. The minutes come all the trek all the way from London to 250 miles now. Come all the way down here, and we ain't got nowhere to stay. Guys, literally, I was losing my mind. And my boy Mark is just sitting there. Yo, calm down. Why are you so angry, man? He's just calm as F, and I'm like, really? How are you so calm in this freaking situation? Like, for real, guys, I was losing my ish. It was madness. Like, I was flipping out. I have never, no, I can't. Yeah, I haven't lost my shit so much as I did in that particular moment. Now, it was about midnight, and I must have got a text message from the same girls now, and they were like, oh my god, they came up with the lamest excuse I've ever heard in my entire life. For real, it was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Ashley's mum has fallen down the stairs and we had to go to hospital or some crap like that, and we weren't able to contact you, yada yada yada. I'm like, that is the biggest load of crap I have ever heard in my entire life. For real, like, there's pay phones. You have, even if you didn't have credit, like, I'm sure you could have borrowed somebody's phone, send a text, send something. There's other ways. You could have borrowed somebody's phone. You could have done something to get, to find a way to contact me. It was ridiculous. Like, I was like, nah. So as soon as I got that text, I said, come, for real, come, look at this, look at this. Are you seeing this message right now? I told my boy Mark. He's like, he just laughed. I picked up the phone and I called them, and I was just like, you know what? Can't believe you guys. I was going mental. I was trying to go mental, but stay calm at the same time because I know my auntie's sleeping in the next room now. And I'm just like, nah, don't ever call me again. I don't ever want to hear from you. You guys are full of shit. Just piss off. I'm done. I'm done with you. And they're like, oh, we're so sorry. Never let it happen again. Meh, 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 meh. Bullshit, 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 bullshit. Not in the mood for it. So hang up the phone to them, and the next day I'm still getting messages from them, and I'm like, they're saying the same thing again. We're sorry, this and that, and I'm just, I ain't got time for it. I don't want to hear it. I'm done. I'm tired. Situation's done. We're done. So fast forward a few days now. This must have been on like a Wednesday or something. I get another message from the younger sister, Jessica, and she just messages me and tries to explain everything. So she actually was the one that told me that, yeah, she wasn't, whatever she told you was a lie. She's not, well, she is the age she says she was, but she doesn't live in her own house, and her friend Ashley, her mum didn't fall down the stairs. That was basically just an excuse because they got cold feet, if you will. Um, they were trying to play you guys. It was, it wasn't, whatever they were saying wasn't legit. And yeah, I can't say they wasn't who they said they were, but they weren't who they said they were. And yeah, guys, I mean, I haven't really spoken to them since ever. Like as soon as that situation happened, it was just so awkward from that day. I even had to stop speaking to Jessica. Like it was just so unreal. I was just like, nah, just can't. I'm sorry, but you know, I have nothing against you, but the way your sister kind of played me was just messed up. And that's it. I ain't heard from them since really, and I don't regret it. But yeah, to this day, I've never actually told anyone that story up until this day, and now I'm telling it all over YouTube, so the whole world knows now, basically. Oh, that was fun. So thank you guys for sitting through all of that. I know it was a long story. I'm really trying to find a way to condense my stories down, but sometimes when you want to get, when you want to get someone to picture in your shoes, sometimes you have to tell it a bit longer than it actually is. But I will find a way to condense my stories down eventually. I will find a way. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the story and you would like to see more from me, please hit that like button, subscribe, and share below, and I'll hopefully come up with some more stories for you guys real soon. So I'm your boy R2J Fizzle Dizzle. Thank you for watching. Signing out. Peace.